This is K5LYN. My name's Lynn. I'm in Austin. We get together here on Wednesday evenings and talk about the early days of single sideband. A lot of us are on older vacuum tube radios, and sometimes folks come by on hybrids, and folks come by on a modern radio that are interested in what we're doing, and everybody's welcome for those reasons. Buy-sell trades are certainly appropriate if they're vintage radio related, and if you have a problem with a radio that you're working on and you're not sure what to do next to get it fixed, this is a great place to put out a question for technical advice, because there's a lot of expertise reflected here. Tonight I'm on a Central Electronics 20A from the mid-1950s, and I figured out how to use the VFO in the Hallicrafters SX115 receiver to be the VFO for this Central Electronics 20A. So I'm transceiving in the manner of the Collins S-Line or the Drake Twins or the Hallicrafters Twins. And the 20A puts out about 15 watts into a homebrew amplifier that I built. That's 4 6DQ5s that are grid-driven. And I'm putting out 450 watts right now, it looks like. So let's hope it holds together. I'm going to add one more addition to our preamble here. The four of us who are net controls often communicate with each other about administrative matters by way of the internet prior to the net, about how we're going to do things, what we do want to do, what we don't want to do, and that way we don't take up net time. So if you have an administrative issue, a problem, a complaint, or anything else you want to talk to us about, please use the internet to do that. You can all find us in QRZ.com. Let's use this time for listening to radios. Okay, let me see if Mr. W5DK. Don, you out there somewhere? K5LYN.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Lynn. Name here's Don, Delta Oscar, November. Didn't even check the frequency, just started keying up there. Good evening, everybody. This evening I'm on my old trusty Drake TR4 and running that into an L4 amp. And I'm just using a plain D104 out through an extended double ZEP antenna. I want everybody to think about me. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking to some third graders about ham radio, so not sure what I'm going to say, but I got a little skit taking a J38 and a J37 with I think it's a J45 clamp that goes around your leg. Anyways, I'm taking a bunch of noisy Morse code stuff and see what some third graders on. I'm going to take a couple of tubes. Hopefully they don't break them. Anyways, back to you, Lynn. W5DK.
Hey, Don, you going to get somebody to record that at least on a cell phone so we can take a look at it?
Maybe I'll try to get my daughter.
That'll work. Yeah, we'd like to see that. Okay. Great to hear you. Nice signal on the Drake there. I'm trying to join you. I've got a TR3 that we're working on. It's got a problem with the crystal filter, as TR3s often do. All right, moving on to my neighbor, TXW. What do you say, George? Over to you.
Hello, Lynn, and all around the net from WB5TXW. On the S-Line, 32S175F330L1. And running about 450, 500 watts. I don't have this thing loaded up as much as I could. I'm still a little scared of it. Okay, what else? Shure 444 microphone, 75 meter antenna, and that's it. I think things are about to where they ought to be with the amplifier. Over.
It's talking up a storm, George. We'll turn it over to Barry after you, and he can give us kind of a comparison. Of course, antennas make a difference in which way a signal goes, but no, I think it's talking up a storm. Back to you.
All right, very good. Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here for the finest hour of amateur radio during the week. WB5TXW back to net.
And this is the finest hour of amateur radio, and Matt, if you're recording tonight, we sure appreciate it. We love to listen to your recordings. All right, how about it, Barry? KF5YMF, tell us about it, K5LYN.
Good afternoon, Lynn. Thanks for picking me up. Yeah, your radio sounds great this evening. I have to get more detail on how you have it set up there. And George, you're loud, man. The amplifier's working, sounds good. But anyway, I'm on my Swan 500C, no amplifier. Can't really tell how much power I'm putting out here. But simple dipole up about 30 feet, and that's about it. Back to net. K5YMF.
Yeah, it's 100%, Barry. Nicely done. Okay, I guess I'm going to pick up one more person here, and then I'll give it to Guy. And we know we've got another guy on a 20A, but I'm not going to pick him up because I'm still hearing the guys on 73 pretty loud. One of the rest of you guys will hear him a lot better than I am. So how about N5DAR? Mike, what about it? K5LYN. Well,
good evening, Lynn and Lynette. I'm sorry I'm not on the 520 sugar, but like I said earlier, it's just too cold to be out there in that shack and have to warm it up and spend the electricity to get there. So I'm on the SDR right now, the Anon 10 Echo with an amplifier behind it, and y'all are sounding great. And again, I apologize for not being on the 520. It's been a while since it's been fired up and been on here, but I will get back out there as soon as it warms up and affords me the opportunity to get there. So anyway, thanks for letting me in here. K5LYN in the group, N5DAR.
You're sounding great, Mike. And what I'd say about your 520, it's almost indistinguishable from what you're on right now. So that 520 is a great radio. Okay, Guy, what do you think about it? You want to talk? W5CMK and the boat anchors, K5LYN.
K5LYN and the boat anchors. Yeah, I'll give it a little whirl here. I got a few names down. I'm thinking Jay's probably got a bunch that I didn't hear because I was doing my KP duty out there. But anyway, I got a few. I'm going to see about that other fellow over there in Petal, Mississippi that's got that 20A. HPG, I believe is the name. I don't have the first part of your call sign, but if you're hearing me, come now and join in with the boat anchor.
Yes, K5HPG, and it's you. Yes, I'm in Petal, and I appreciate you guys letting me in here. I spend most of my time on 20 doing CW, but thought I'd get on the boat anchor net here because it looked really good on the web page. So my rig here, the 20A with a drifting 458, I'll try to keep it on frequency. I've got a great 2B. And a homebrew pair of 4-400s with a pole rig and all that dangerous stuff we used to mess with back in the 50s. Over.
Roger that. Well, it's pretty well staying where you want it to be right now. And Petal, Mississippi, pretty good little ride. You didn't get any water from the Pearl River, did you?
That's negative. We're in a different part of the state. It's about 60 miles away here, but we have friends that are affected by that. It's really, really wet down there, especially some of our friends down in Louisiana, like Nick Sousa and his area there. They're getting some of the Pearl River running pretty close to there. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, we've had our share of rain this year, that's for sure. All right, anything else you want to share with us?
No, that's about it. I just appreciate it, guys. And I'll be you listening. So, over.
All righty, well, sounding good. Join us every week on Wednesday night. It's kind of fluctuates. It's kind of a fluid timeline. We just kind of going by what the band's doing and getting in here and doing what we can do when we can do it. All right, anyway, this is W5CMK and the boat anchors. I'm located right outside of Kilgore, Texas, northeast Texas, just south of the I-20 corridor, running a Drake TR4 through a Henry 2KD5 up to a dipole at about 45 foot and using a Shure Triple 4 microphone. And let's go down to Round Rock. I guess you're not at the lake, Mike. MTT, come on in here.
Good evening, guys, and everybody on the net tonight. Mike, WA5MTT. Tonight we're on the Rockwell Collins KWM 380 of, I guess, 1979 vintage or thereabouts. The amplifier is a Transworld TW1000, and the microphone is Electro Voice 674. And according to the Powermaster meter, we're running about a KW. And that's about it, Guy. Back to you.
Well, it's sounding good as always. It doesn't matter whether you're at the lake or whether you're at Round Rock. It's always a good signal.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. You're sounding good here as well, and look forward to seeing you and everybody else at Belton.
Yes, sir. That's the plan. We got that week off. I'm going to do a little Drake tuning up and figuring around, see what I want to bring with me. I may have some 3s and maybe a 4C, and who knows what I'll have on the trading block.
All right. Well, I haven't had time to decide if I'm going to bring anything at all. We'll see. I'll just have to scrounge around here and see what needs to go.
Well, there you go. I mean, right now it's just a matter of space. Real estate is in high demand and low capacity over here.
Well, my problem is I've been spending money on vintage audio gear. I just picked up another turntable and a reel-to-reel tape deck, so I have too many hobbies with bottomless money pit taxis.
Roger that. I know that feeling very well. Hand loading and guns and all of that stuff along with ham radio, and yeah, it all gets pretty good. All right, good deal, Mike. Anything else?
No. Just a good evening to everybody out there.
All right, good deal, Mike. We'll see you here in a couple of weeks. Hey, N5BTM. Hey, Ralph, can you hear me? If you can, come on in here and let us know what you got going on tonight.
Okay, W5CMK. This is N5BTM, Ralph and Spring. Good evening, Guy, and all the net. This evening we're operating a Kenwood TS520. And that is driving a homebrew single 3500 Zulu. And we are running about 700 watts tonight to a trap dipole for 80 meters in the inverted V configuration. And using the old standard Shure 444D. And all that mess is going through a Drake MN2700 antenna tuner. So, hope you're hearing me up there in East Texas there, Guy. And back to you, W5CMK, N5BTM.
Oh, Ralph, I got a room full of you here, and yeah, it sounded really good tonight.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right, hey, KM5QS, let me remember what your call sign is, Jay. You want to give it a whirl?
Okay. Yeah, we'll give her a shot and see what's going on. This is Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. This is JKM5QS. I'm on a set of Kenwood Twins, the T599D and the R599D, using their MEMC50 and putting the signal through a converted Alpha 374A. It's got a couple of 3CX800s in it, and seems to be working. All that's going through a homebrew antenna. One note today, I attended the interment, the graveside deal for WJ5MS in Mission, Texas. He was given a great send-off by the Mission chapter of the VFW. 21 gun salute, the salute to his service, flag to the family, the whole 9 yards. Not ashamed to admit that I couldn't help shedding a couple of tears when the guy played taps. He was really good, but it was a great deal. Good. We're going to miss Jim, but at any rate, everything went fine. I gave the family, the representatives of the family, condolences from everyone that asked me to take them down there. So they appreciated that, and everything's good with that. That being out of the way, let me see who else is out there. KG5BZ. Ron, are you still there?
They said I buried you with him.
I'm not sure what that was. In there, sounded like somebody's trying to walk on me, but I don't think they're accomplishing it. Are you in there, Ron? KG5BZ?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that, Jay. And everybody else, and all you do for us, finest hour of amateur radio every week. Good evening to the rest of the net. Probably in here short time. Not going to hang around for comments, but if Rusty's listening, hopefully he found me my Swan power cord. All right, well, look forward to see everybody here in Belton in a couple of weeks. KG5BZ, South Texas.
Good deal, Ron. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate it. Whiskey 5 OMR. Jeff, are you out there?
comment?
Go ahead, comment.
You're going to tell Ron I'll hand that to him at Belton.
Copy, thank you. Back to net. Do we have to wear our MAGA hat?
You don't have to, but you can if you want. It sounds like an individual choice to me. No comment from W5OMR, so let me try KK5DR. Come on in here, Matthew.
Well, I was across the room. All right, this is KK5DR. We're on the Yaesu Fox Tango 102, about 180 watts out. Got the matching digital VFO controlling the frequency, so it's right on the money. And we used the SP102 speaker and an MD1 desk mic that I'm talking on. And sending all that power up into the double zip at 60 feet. That's how it's going on the Fat Chicken Ranch tonight. 73 all around. KK5DR.
All righty. Thank you, Matt, for checking in. Well, let me catch up with Doug before it goes away. W5IS. Doug, come on in here.
Okay, good evening, Jay, and all the nets. I'm a chief shooting. I'm on not on a boat anchor. My daggum Drake something sort of went down on it, and I shut it down, and I'm on a SDR radio and a solid state amplifier, so I'm bad cheating now. Anyway, appreciate you picking me up, Jay, and I'll try to be back next week on a boat anchor. W5IS.
Okay. That's all right, Doug. You're good and loud. That's what we like. So appreciate hearing you. Thanks for checking in. Whiskey K5R. Rusty, you want to take a turn? KM5QS.
All right, Jay, I'll take a shot at it. This is WK5R. Good evening, everybody on the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. I'm on the usual station tonight, the Helicopters HC37, with the WRL SB44 microphone, driving the Homebrew GS35B amplifier and the fan dipole, running about 850 watts. So with that, anybody else out there want to check into the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Kilo Echo 5 Quebec, KE5Q.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, this is Kilo Echo 5 Quebec. Jim in Plano. Good evening to everybody on the net. And tonight we're on the KWM2 and the 3001. KWM2 3001 into the Double Bazooka 8040 Ultimax and using a Shure 444. And the band seems to be holding up for a little while. Back to net, KE5Q. Go ahead, Rusty.
All right, Jim. Thank you there. And College Station sounds great. All right. Well, that's kind of cool. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. Anyway, who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
W5TX.
Is it W5TX? Is that correct? Go ahead.
Whiskey 5 Tango Sierra. This is Scott in Bee Cave, Texas. I'm on a Kenwood 520 with a MC60 mic into a 35-meter dipole. So hello to Lynn and George. And I'm going to miss you on Saturday. So W5TS back to net control.
Okay. Thanks for checking in. 520 sounds great there. There we go. That's right on it now. All right. Who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net? Who wants to talk to drive radios? Come now. Well, I didn't get very far, Lynn. K5LYN, WK5R.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I'm on the air. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, this is K5LYN, Lynn and Austin returning. Rusty, I'm not hearing you as loudly as I usually do. You might look around and see if everything looks like it's right around there, or it might be the band. I have no idea knowing which it is, but I usually hear you a lot stronger than that. Okay, let's see. Who else is out there who wants to talk boat anchors tonight? K5LYN, calling and listening.
KL7 Charlie Delta.
Okay, Mr. Mike, Charlie Delta, talk to us.
Okay, Lynn. K5LYN, KL7 Charlie Delta, back to you. Well, I tried to get my 20A on the air tonight, Lynn, and 20A's working, but somehow my ear connections, I was going to put it on a grounded grid amplifier, my Heathkit SB220. And I just ran out of time and couldn't make it work, so I jerked those cables loose and hooked my Helicopters twins back up. So that's what I'm talking to you on right now. Now, like I said, it runs into the SB220. Running a little over 1,000 watts right now. Microphone is a D104 unamplified. Coax goes from the amplifier out to my dipole, which is up about 25 feet. And that's it from here, Lynn, K5LYN, and the Boat Anchors net, KL7 Charlie Delta.
Very fine, Mike. Okay, well, you know, about the 20A, anytime you want to get on and tinker with it on the air, send me an email and we'll do it. Because your 20A into a grounded grid amplifier is going to give you 100, 150 watts. That's enough to do some serious talking, and we'll have to. Now the Marauder, I understand that's a handful. I was always afraid of them, but certainly, yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing your 20A. So let me know if you want to get on the air and we'll play with it. Over.
Okay, I appreciate that. I'm probably going to be pretty scarce for the next couple of weeks. My mother's got cancer, not expected to live much longer, and she lives in Phoenix. Wants to be buried in Arkansas, so my sister's out there in Phoenix. I've got to fly out there, and then we got to deal with all that. So I'll probably be off for a couple of weeks, but when I get back, I'm going to try to get that 20A on the air, and I may give you a call.
Okay. Yeah, I understand you've got family things, and family has to come first, and you're taking care of it, and that's the best anybody can do. Okay, Mike. By the way, I don't know if you heard, we had another 20A, K5HPG. Hugh came in with a 28, driving a couple of 400s that he built. So this is still Central Electronics territory. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I heard him. He sounded real good in here, and a fairly strong signal too, as strong as anybody else on the net.
I agree. Yeah, nice work on his part. I'm going to get in touch with him with email and learn a little bit more about it. Okay, Mike. Great to hear you. Anything else for the net tonight?
Oh, do I sound like I'm on frequency?
Well, you're a little bit lower in frequency than I am. Now, I zero-beated with my 706 Mark II-G just before Rusty threw it to me, so I think I'm on 70, but, we always have to leave some elbow room.
Okay, I moved up just a little bit. Is that better?
You might come up just a little bit more, I would think. You want me to talk some more?
That's good.
Hey, I like it right there where you are. Talk to me.
All right, I'm doing good, but now you sound off frequency in my receiver. So maybe my transmit and receive, there's an adjustment in the transmitter to bring those on top of each other. I may be off just a wee bit. I'll check that out later tonight.
Okay. That's common on the Drakes and other radios like that. I've never owned the Helicopters twins, so I don't know. But that's a possibility. Okay, Mike, great to hear you. Anything else for the net tonight?
Oh, that's it for me. I got a tuner upper on top of me, but I read all that 100%, Lynn. Back to you. I'll say 73 to Boat Anchors.
Very good. All right, be careful on your travels. Okay, who else for the net tonight? K5LYN on the Central Electronics 20A. Calling and listening.
Charlie 5 Lima.
Yeah, Charlie 5 Lima. Talk to us.
Hey, good evening, Lynn, and the Boat Anchor set. Tom, KC5L in San Antonio. And tonight we're talking on the Central Electronics 200B and D104 microphone that you recommended a while back and seems to work well with this transmitter here. And that's about all I have. Your 20A is sounding great here in San Antonio as usual. And again, a good evening to everyone on the net. Back next with you, Bob.
Okay, fine, Tom. I tell you what, you're not as strong as usual, so it may be the propagation's getting kind of shaky on us. And you probably heard we had K5HPGU on a Central Electronics 20A a while ago. So you're the 200V guy. So there's 3 of us tonight anyway. Back to you for any last comments, Tom. Over.
No last comments, but just want to say all the Central Electronics radios sound great. That's all I have. Back to you.
Okay. All right. I'm still hearing the folks on 73 a lot better than I'm hearing the folks on 70. But that's a fault of my receiver here I'm on tonight. All right. Who else for the net? K5LYN calling and listening.
Is that better, Lynn?
Yeah, talk to me some more, Rusty.
Okay. I had a bunch of carriers that rolled in. I forgot to turn the carrier off a while ago.
Well, that would have something to do with it. Yeah, I think that's it. That would probably have limited your power output and damped our AVC down a little bit. So, yeah, I think you did the right thing, Rusty. Over.
Roger, roger. Carry on.
Okay, yeah, I'm hearing you a lot better now. Makes a big difference. Okay, I think I've covered the territory, so let me give it around to Guy. Guy, your second shift is coming up. W5CMK, K5LYN.
All righty, Lynn. Well, I was just about through with my coffee break, so okay, we'll go second go around here. This is W5CMK, and you're listening to the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net, the finest hour of amateur radio for the week. And if there's anybody that would like to check in with me and can hear me, come now with your call sign suffix, and we'll get you in here. Anybody for the boat anchors, come now with your call sign suffix, and I'll try and hear you. Well, I guess I took too long a coffee break, Lynn, and nobody wants to talk to me. Hey, Jay, you want to give it a whirl? KM5QS, this is W5CMK and the boat anchor. Give us a whirl.
All right, I'm about 10 cycles high, but I'll adjust down here in a minute. This is KM5QS of the Boat Anchors Unlimited. If we have missed anybody out there that would like to check in with the net, come now, please. Well, surely I couldn't have been off that far, but we may have fished the pond dry. I'm trying to think. There's usually a few more out there, but maybe they're not used to good band conditions. So, anyone for the Boat Anchors? Oh, let me try Jeff again. W5OMR. Jeff, are you still there? Well, I think Jeff must have got tangled up with a soup bowl or something. Anyone else to check in? Anyone we haven't talked to yet that's qualified to check into the Boat Anchor Net, come now, please.
Kilo Golf 5, Yankee Juliet Whiskey.
Wait a minute. Yeah, do that again, and go ahead.
Kilo Golf 5, Yankee Juliet Whiskey, KG5YJW.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Jeff in Northwest Arkansas. Just heard you guys were looking for check-ins and thought I would chime in here real quick.
Sure thing. Go ahead.
Not a whole lot on this end. Fighting the flurries. Other than that, cold and dreary. Got the wood stove going here in the shack, so just kind of sitting back and listening. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, you have a good signal coming down here to South Central Texas this evening. Appreciate the check-in. Are you familiar with the net?
Yeah, that's a Roger. I'm familiar with the net, and I've got you bumping a little over 5. So I'd say 5.9 plus here in Northwest Arkansas.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I am doing 1 watt less than legal limit at the moment. So I'm trying real hard. But anyway, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you checking in. Is that it? Anything else?
No, sir. That will be it. I will let you take it back. Again, it's KG5YJW. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net this evening before I let Rusty take it?
W5DPP.
Well, good evening, Sammy. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Jay. Everybody on the net. There's W5DPP and near Brian here, and I'm not running any boat anchor this evening, but I do have some boat anchors that somebody might be interested in, maybe somewhere, but I acquired some amplifiers, and they're boat anchor amplifiers. So I roughly have 2 GSB 101s amplifiers, 2 GSB 201. Those are Gonset GSB 201 and 101 amplifiers. And I have 2 HT41 Hallicrafters and I think 3 different HT33 Hallicrafters. So if anybody is interested in resurrecting some vintage amplifiers, I think all of the Gonsets have I think 4 811s in each one of those. So I'll call these barn finds. So if anybody is looking for one they want to give a little TLC to, I might be able to help them out. So just give me a call at 979-820-4814, or you can send me an email through the QRZ address, W5DPP.
LYN, a question?
Go ahead.
Hey, Sammy, tell us a little bit about the looks of them, like what, barn find or stored inside. Give us a little comment about how they look.
I would, they're pretty good. Some of them are good, fair. I would say none of them really are terrible, bad, but they're good to fair.
Okay, those are all very collectible amplifiers, and 4 811As or 4 811As. All right, thanks, Sammy. Back to you for any last comments.
Yeah, we just going to try to redistribute them to other people if they want them. There, we'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of good stuff there, especially for some of these older rigs. Anyone's interested in that stuff, Sammy told you how to get a hold of him, or you can contact me and I can tell you how to get a hold of him if you think of it later and say, oh, I wish I'd written his number down. But he's good to deal with, so you won't get hurt dealing with Sammy. By the way, Sammy, I told the family down there, condolences and stuff for you. And they appreciate it.
Well, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. Anything else?
Yeah, Jim was a good fellow. We're going to miss him. Just another one of the good guys going.
Yes, sir. They just keep going away. Dang. Anyway, all righty. Thank you, sir. Rusty, go ahead.
Did you turn it to me, Jay?
Whoa, where'd you go, Rusty?
I'm right here. You hear me?
Just barely.
Well, that's weird. I hear you good.
Well, you're coming back up, so somebody else might hear you that I'm, whatever. So, go ahead.
Okay, this is WK5R, Whiskey Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Who else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net? Come down. Anybody else out there wants to check into the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net? Come down. How about you, Perry? UOZ, you're out. I don't hear nobody. All right. Well, K5LYN, WK5R. Seems like we might be ready to wound it up. Wrap it up there, Lynn. Go ahead.
Okay, Rusty. Yeah, we haven't heard KB0UOZ. Hey, Perry, are you up there somewhere? K5LYN, how about it? All right, I guess not. Perry always puts a huge signal out of that location of his all the way down here to Texas. And we haven't heard him in the last couple of weeks, I don't think. All right, this is K5LYN, Lynn and Austin on the Central Electronics 20A, driving a homebrew amplifier out of 460 Q5s. Anybody else want to talk to us tonight? I'm listening. Well, it seems like we may have covered the territory, so I guess I'll pass it around to the other net controls, give each of them a chance to wind it down. It was a great net tonight. We've been on a little bit over an hour and heard some really fabulous radios. Okay, Jay, over to you. No, I guess I'll give it to Guy, then Jay, and then we may have covered the territory in. W5CMK, wrap it up, K5LYN.
All right, Lynn, W5 or K5LYN.
Give me your email address.
Yeah, anybody else want to talk to me before we put a ribbon on this? Come now with your call sign suffix, please.
How about Southern Mexico, Sierra W7?
There was a 4 Yankee Oscar, I believe. Come on in here and let us know what your call sign is and what you got going on. Anybody else got a better copy on him? I just lost it.
I barely heard a 4 Oscar Bravo, something like that. Sir, try us one more time. Let's see if anybody can hear you.
I got it.
Rusty, did you hear him?
Somebody's got their mic open, but I copied this. It's Kilo November 4, Foxtrot Yankee Bravo, I believe.
Lynn, I hear another QSO from somewhere else, WB5TXW, 2 guys talking.
Okay. They may not be talking to us.
Somebody's got a box open.
Okay, I think they're not talking to us then. All right, let me see. I've said my final. Guy, you want to say your final, and we're winding around.
There was a 7 call in there.
Okay, anybody that can hear him, pick him up.
Sorry to tell you.
I know, shit, I'd be there, trust me.
Well, let's see if anybody else wants to talk to me and I can hear you for the Boat Anchors Unlimited. Come now, or I'll pass it around.
7 Mexico, Sierra W7MS.
Oh, W7MS. I can't quite hear him. He's a friend of mine, but I can't quite copy well enough to talk.
In 2009, our company
If any of y'all can talk to W7MS, go ahead. I know he's there, but I can't copy him.
He just had a lot of and had heard you in there and wanted to take the opportunity to say hello.
Tell him thanks. That's the best we can do.
Roger. You may have copied, but Lynn said thanks.
Somebody's got an open mic, and I think I recognize the voice.
All right. Thanks, Mike, for the relay. And I'm going to say 7-3 to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. Hand it off to Jay. KM5QS, take her away.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is there? I think we probably pretty much. We appreciate those of y'all that checked in and participated. It's always a good time listening to all these good old radios. So thank y'all very much. And if I missed anybody that has any relevant comments, I'll give you one more chance.
Well, I'll make one last transmission to W7MS, who I can't hear. Mike, I'll send you an email, K5LYN.
Thank you, sir, W7MS.
Yeah, Lynn's going to send you an email, if you can hear him. And I'm going to send you all some emails, too. So that's all I'm going to say right now, except 73s, everyone. See you next Wednesday. 15 days till Belton. Everybody get ready to have a really good time in a couple of weeks. We'll talk to you later. 73s, God bless. Take care. KM5QS.
See you later, Jay. I think I know who it is, too. Anyway.
Don't
thanks
forget
everybody
to
for
vote.
checking in out there. And we'll look for you next week. This is WK5R, the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. We're now closing the net and returning the frequency to normal amateur abuse. WK5R, and I'm switching radios.